This is very strange. It's raining. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I'm heading out today, heading west. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, but the place that I'm going to is farther than I usually go. So I usually don't have enough time to get to this location. But today I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just leave early and see if I can do this. So let's see if I can do this. It's a beautiful location. I think it's one of the most unique places in California. Now, I haven't been everywhere in California, but I've been to many places, and I think this place is pretty special. Haven't been there in a while. I'll try to capture some of the scenery during the drive. Now, right now, this might be a little bit of a hint. I'm going through a place that I've been before that I've recorded. And I'm behind a very slow truck right now. Actually, this car is very slow. Let's see if there's any announcements. It seems like people are enjoying this new series on my channel, the Zen and Everyday Live series. It's been really fun to make, and I enjoy talking to people. I've been getting a lot of feedback about the videos. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link the playlist of the Zen and Everyday Lives videos in the description of this video. So check it out. But I want to get some teachers of Buddhism, meditation, Zen to also join me. And our first guest will be Will Kabat-Zinn. Some of you already know this. I'm actually going to meet him on Saturday, this Saturday. There's a work retreat at the Empty Gate Zen Center. So basically that just means we go to the Zen Center, we clean it, we do yard work, things like that. I'm going to bring my whole family and meet Will there. I haven't seen him in years. I've talked to him once on the phone recently. We've been texting back and forth. Really had a good connection with him when I was living at the Empty Gate Zen Center in Berkeley. I really enjoyed talking about Buddhism and meditation and life with him. So Saturday we'll meet, probably work out the details of our meeting for the video. I think I may go on a hike with him. So stay tuned for all of that. If you've been watching these videos and finding them helpful and haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. That helps support the channel. Also, if you find the videos valuable, liking them also helps get the videos out there. Anyways, the roads are getting very windy here, so I'm going to sign off and share some of the scenery with you. So enjoy. This is very strange. It's raining. Okay, we have made it. We're at Big Sur. Let's check out the scenery. Wow, it's pretty amazing over here. Just had some food and thought I would share a few thoughts with you. Recently, somebody asked me, being a Zen teacher, how is it having no likes and dislikes and no preferences? And I was like, huh? I'm not sure where you got that. So it's not about not having likes and dislikes and having no preferences. It's not attaching to it. In the Quantum School of Zen, we have temple rules that we read before retreats. And one of them is, don't attach to the words of the Zen teacher. Cut off all thinking and pierce the true meaning of the words. And I think that's a really important point. And I'm actually reminded of the third ancestor of Zen. So most people know about Bodhidharma. He was the teacher that came from India and went to China and supposedly is the founder of Zen. And his student was Huiko, which he gave transmission to, and Huiko gave transmission to the third ancestor of Zen, and that happened to be Seng Sang. Now, I haven't seen much teaching from him, but he's very famous for a poem. And I know many people who study Zen have read this poem, and so let's take a look and see what the behind meaning of this poem is. In the first part of the poem, most people are familiar with. It says, "The great way is not difficult. Just don't pick and choose. Cut off all likes and dislikes, and everything is clear like space." So those are some very interesting lines. The great way. So what is the great way? So often I talk about the direction in our practice, experiencing our true self and helping this world. So we call that the great way. But the great way is not just some concept, it's something that we manifest from moment to moment to moment. One of the lines that kind of stand out too is, cut off all likes and dislikes and everything is clear like space. Everybody has likes and dislikes. In fact, one time I heard from a teacher that he said, presidents don't rule the world, gangs don't rule the world, countries don't rule the world. Likes and dislikes rule this world. And if we looked at any kind of conflict, whether it's between your partner or families and friends, your neighborhood, your city, this world, we see very clearly that people have likes and dislikes, and it's the root of all suffering. When I hear this teaching, cut off all likes and dislikes, I'm reminded of Zen Master Seung Song when he would say, cut off all thinking. So if we don't attach to words, what is the meaning behind that? So cut off all likes and dislikes means letting go of likes and dislikes. Everybody has likes and dislikes. One way to look at it too is cutting the attachment, the grasping to likes and dislikes. I say this a lot in my videos and live streams. If we create a strong sense of I, there has to be a you. And that splits the whole universe into opposites. I, you, us and them, good, bad, like and dislike. But that's just part of human condition. Most important is don't hold on to it. Don't look at the world through this opposites view, this likes and dislikes view. So when this person asked me about not having likes and dislikes, I said, of course I have likes and dislikes. My very first time being a head Dharma teacher for a 3-month retreat, I believe was in 2004, 2005, it was a winter retreat. But I remember part of the head Dharma teacher's job is first to keep time for the meditation sessions and oversee the flow of the retreat. So if there was any problems in the retreat, I would talk to the group as a whole or sometimes talk to people one-on-one. But a lot of the times I saw very strongly my likes and dislikes. I don't like what that person is doing. Ooh, that person's doing good. I like that. One of my job was to correct people on the forms that we have in our retreat and also to make sure that there was a flow and making sure everything was harmonious. Before I would make an announcement, sometimes this like and dislike of mine appeared. Am I going to make this announcement because I didn't like what that person was doing, or I don't like what the group is doing, or is it to help the retreat, to help support people in their practice of the retreat? And I find that still relevant in my life. Sometimes I don't like living here in the Bay Area. So most of you know I live in the South Bay, which is the northern part of California, just south of San Francisco. And it's very expensive to live here, very crowded. If you go to events, there's a lot of people around. Yeah, I don't like that. There's a lot of things I don't like about this area. And there's some things I do like about it. Like, look at this beautiful scenery. I know that if it wasn't for you all, I probably wouldn't be going on these adventures. I may with my family, but not by myself. So yeah, I like certain things. I don't like certain things. What I think it's really important is to look at the bigger picture. For example, our kids go to an amazing school that's really benefiting them. And of course, we have this beautiful scenery. My wife's mom lives very close to us, so she's able to visit the kids once to twice a week. So that's good. And that's really how I look at it. So of course, likes and dislikes are natural. I learned a lot from my teacher, Zen Master De Kwang, but it wasn't just in the interview room. Most of the time when I learned something from him was just hanging out. So one time we went to the movies after retreat, and I was talking about somebody, and I said, yeah, that's just somebody's opinion. And then he turned around and looked at me and said, opinions are the truth. And that really hit my mind. Like, what? Opinions are the truth? But what he meant is opinions are what they are. They're just opinions. Thinking is just what it is. It's just thinking. Emotions are just what they are. They're just emotions. Likes and dislikes are just what they are. It's just likes and dislikes. But we grasp onto our preferences, onto our likes and dislikes, and this is what causes so much suffering for ourselves and other people that are around us. So the Great Way is not difficult, but it's not easy. So that's really important. So any type of thinking that appears in our mind, just see it as truth. So right now, many cars are driving by. The ocean is blue. Clouds are white. The air is cool. That's just the truth. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not right. It's not wrong. I may like it. I may don't like it, but it really doesn't matter. What's the most important right now? We have a very simple meditation instruction. We talk about our breath. We talk about a mantra or some phrase to do, or maybe you're doing shikantaza. But most important is see everything as it is. See everything as truth. When thinking comes, it's the truth. When you hear a bird chirping, that is the truth. You perceive the floor, that is the truth. You smell the incense, that is the truth. Don't push away any of it and don't hold on to it. That's really the most important. So what we're doing on the cushion is exactly what we're doing from moment to moment to moment in our lives. So I'm going to post a full poem of the third ancestor, and I want you to read it. And when you read it, again, remember not to attach to the words. See the meaning behind the words. And basically the whole poem is very simple. Don't make opposites thinking. And if you do make opposites thinking, let it go. Just see right now. Just hear right now. Just perceive this moment clearly as it is. Don't push away. Don't hold on. Then you're free from your preferences, from your likes and dislikes. Then the Great Way is actually very clear. Those are my thoughts for the day. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you soon.